What's up guys, TRayALLDay here, and welcome to episode number 12 of the Rangers Road to Glory career mode in FIFA 15. First off, go down and smash the like button for this video. See if we can hit over 100 likes on this one. It is Saturday. I know a lot of you guys have school off and work off, etc. So if you guys can hit the like button on this video, that would be greatly appreciated, especially as we are going to simulate a bit until we get to our next Celtic game. We'll probably see a Celtic game in this episode, so it's going to be a big episode at that. So, another thing I need to mention before we get into the episode itself is I really don't feel good right now. I honestly don't know what it is, but I wanted to get out a video, and I'm in one of those weird sicknesses or illnesses where I know it's going to happen. Like, I'm not totally to the main sickness yet, if you get what I mean, and I'm kind of like really hyper at the moment. I don't know what it is, but I really wanted to record, so here we go. We are in January, of course, and if I start stuttering like that, that is why, just so you guys know. I stutter a lot in other videos, but now this is a valid excuse because I feel like shit and I'm kind of hyper at the moment. Don't know why, but anyway, we are in January still, 4 days left, and as you guys know, I've been trying to sell a few players, and all the other teams haven't been going in for the players I actually want to sell. They've been coming in for players that I don't want to sell, but we finally got a transfer offer in for one player that I'm kind of not sure that I want to sell or not. It is actually for David Templeton, and I just realized that I already tried to record this, and then I accidentally unplugged my mic midway through, so I had to redo it. But what happened was David Templeton came in. They came in for an offer for David Templeton. I believe it was Charlton, and we rebutted their deal, and I believe we counter offered for 700,000 or 800,000 to the 500,000 that they offered for him. So we can get that. That'd be awesome. I'm not really sure if I want to get rid of him or not, but if we do, that's awesome. But another thing I need to show you guys in the old firm related realm, as you guys probably saw while I was talking, Celtic cash in on unsettled Scott Brown. As you guys know, he is the Celtic captain, or at least that's pretty much all I know about Celtic. Again, guys, I don't know that much about Scottish football, so if you guys have to be kind to me in the comment section, but he did leave to Newcastle United, going all the way from League 2 to the Premier League. That's pretty cool for, I believe, only 1.9 million, which isn't a bad deal for Newcastle. They get a pretty experienced midfielder at that, so pretty good deal for them. Other than that, latest deals, I mean, Gundogan for 14.5 million pounds. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. Same with Callejon going to Fiorentina. He is on the, I guess, latter stages of his career, getting around like the 29 years of age mark, but he's still a pretty good player, and that's a pretty good deal for Fiorentina in my opinion. And Cochran going to Marseille for 7.5 million is pretty good as well. So yeah, other than that, we need to kick on with the rest of the episode. Let's go ahead and advance forward. We're going to go ahead and do this whole thing live until we get to our next game, of course, and see if we get any other transfer offers in. So they went up to 625k. That's still a pretty good deal. I'd like to get another 100k on top of that, though. So 725k, we can get that in. That would be awesome because we might be able to bring in someone on loan. And I'll actually show you guys that right now. The player I do want to get on loan is actually Ryan Gold because he is Scottish, and we need to sign Scottish players. So what we're going to do is hopefully try to sign him on a permanent deal next season, but I kind of want to try him out first, especially considering we have Trippy Makonda injured, so that would be a pretty good deal. Gideon Zalalem, I also want to sign. Pretty much all these players on my short list are players I'm looking at for next season. Rubio Rubin has been pretty good in the Under-20 World Cup. I believe he only has 3-star skill moves as well, which is ridiculous. He should, yeah, he only has 3-star. That's ridiculous. He should have 4 or 5 in my opinion. I think a lot of people agree with me on that part, but Ryan Gold, he's the main guy we want to go for. He is Scottish, one of the best up-and-coming players, the Scottish Messi, as he's known as. So we're going to try to loan him in, and we probably can't right now, so we'll have to wait until Templeton leaves, or if he leaves, and then we'll be able to bring him into the club, which will be awesome. He'll be another midfielder that can play it well for us. So let's go ahead and advance forward once again. We're almost to that FA Cup match that we're going to simulate, of course, because I don't care about the FA Cup. What do we get back? Transfer offer for Tom Walsh. This time, we're just going to straight up accept it. Don't really care. Get some wages off, clear some wages, and also gets a bit of transfer money in, which we obviously want to see. And then one more skip, and actually before we get into the inbox, I just want to mention there will be another video out today, just a very short one, so stay tuned for that. But here we go. Transfer offer still 625k, and honestly, it's deadline day. We're going to go ahead and accept it. We need the money, and we might as well get rid of him, cash in while we can, and the player sold, Tom Walsh is gone. And I really do like David Templeton, don't get me wrong, but we are desperate for money at this point in time. We need to offer a few more contract offers to different players we want to keep, and so on and so forth. So we need the money while we can. We're going to go ahead and simulate this game against Colchester, though. Hopefully we lose, because I am sick of the FA Cup. Can we win in this match? It's probably Templeton's last game in a Rangers uniform. Again, I really do like Templeton, but we need the money, so we're going to skip 1-1, of course. Of course. I was like, yes, they're winning, and then lost scores in the 89th minute. Fantastic. We're at deadline day, though. What can happen? Advancing forward first. Players sold. There's Templeton. We're going to go ahead and go in for Ryan Gauld and see if we can bring him into the club on a loan for the rest of the season. He'll be a pretty good player, probably a key player for us in the rest of the season. So go ahead and approach to loan, and we'll get him for the rest of the season. We'll go full season and try to get him there. So Let's see if we can get him. Other than that, with the money, I do want to hire a youth scout. I mentioned that in like the 3rd episode, that when we get money, I will be signing a youth scout because I want to bring in some Scottish players. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. We can't afford any of the good ones, which sucks. So we're just going to go with Ryan Montgomery and send him to Scotland. And yeah, we'll just go with that for now. He's a really shit scout, but you never know. He can find someone maybe. And we'll see if we get anything else in. It looks like we got something. Loan offer accepted. So Ryan Gauld will be joining us at the club. That is fantastic. We get another good player in. I could loan in a few other players, but I really don't want to. I think we're set in the for the rest of the season. So I'm gonna advance forward. Don't want to make this episode too long. And if anything else happens, I'll let you guys know. Transfer offer for Marius Jalukis. We're gonna go ahead and accept this if it is good enough. That's his valuation. And frankly, I mean, we might as well. He's not a starting player for us, and I'd rather just get him off our budget anyway, well, off of our wages, I should say, because we're not going to use him. We might as well take that money and run. So let's see what else we get. He is gone. 3 hours left. Should we try to maybe snag someone else in? It didn't look like... Oh, there we go. It's on the wage budget finally. You know, I don't know what to do. Let's go over to my short list. Maybe try to sign Blackett. How expensive was Blackett? Because if he's not too expensive, I'd like to bring him in. Maybe actually 710 and 1 million. That's not that bad. Maybe offer over a player as well and try to get him in. We'll offer over Darren McGregor and like 500K and see if they accept it. And if they do, fantastic. Actually, 400. No, we'll offer 500K. See if it's accepted. And if it is, fantastic. Transfer offer accepted and contract offer accepted for Tyler Blackett. One of the only Tylers in the game, which is awesome because my name's Tyler. If you guys didn't know, obviously that's in my outro pretty much every time. So you should know by now. But it still kills a lot of our wage budget, which sucks. But he's a good player. He's a very good player. And at the moment, we have Browning injured. And the only other center backs we have are Lee Wallace, who's technically playing out of position, and also John Suter. So I think that's a pretty good signing for the future, at least. We'll go ahead and accept that. It was kind of a little bit iffy on whether we should do that or not, but I'll take it for now. And we can go ahead and delete all this stuff. We have 1 hour left in the window, so he'll be our final signing of the season, and I think it's a pretty good one at that. Player returns from injury. I believe that's Browning, actually, so awesome. Oh, DeSevio Payne is out for 4 months now. That's fucking fantastic. Player returns from injury. Tyus Browning. Jeez, I told you guys I was gonna stutter in this video. There we go. Tyus Browning returns from injury, but we're now at that point in time where we're gonna go ahead and simulate forward to the game against Celtic. So fingers crossed nothing bad happens. And here we go. So I'll see you guys in just a sec. Well, moment of truth. It's time to go look back at what has happened. I'm not going to look at the specific results, but I am going to look at the league table. But first off, I just want to see how far we got in the cup. We got until the quarterfinal of the FA Cup just simulating. That is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and go back, though, please. Oh, thank God. We're still in 2nd place by a big margin as well. Awesome. That's actually a bigger margin than when we were managing the club. So good job, assistant manager. I was a bit worried that they were going to kind of fuck everything up, but they didn't. Who else is injured? Ariel is out for 7 days. I believe that's no Killian Hazard coming back. No DeSevio Payne. Interesting. If DeSevio Payne's still injured, it looks like, because it was a 4-month injury and it's only been 3 months. Stupid Tyler, but here we go. We are going to go back into the game and go to the Celtic game. This will be the last game we play in this season, which means you guys right now go down to the description. Actually, do it after this game. Go down to the description and there will be a straw poll there for you guys to vote on the player of the season. I won't do a goal of the season and stuff like that because frankly there really hasn't been that many good goals. So player of the season, there will be like 5 choices maybe. Go and vote for which player you think is player of the season. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who's going to win this. Everyone knows who's going to win this. But in the next episode, when we do the end of the season recap video, you guys will see who won that vote. Oh, as well, actually, it's been a few months. Let's take a look at the freaking growth. Looks like Jordan Morris is up to a 67. Let's do this really, really fast. I'm going to go through it as fast as possible because I don't want this episode to be too long, but not a lot of changes, actually. A bit surprising, but Segrist, Payne, Browning, Lee Wallace up to a 67, awesome. Target, Areola, Liam Palmer finally a 70 overall, Nicky Lost 65, Monicana 64, Boyd -1, Jordan Morris 67. I'm going to pause on him because look how good. 75 shot power, 74 strength, 78 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. He should be a bit faster in my opinion, although I think maybe like 85 acceleration, 85 sprint speed would be fair. The rest of the stats are very good though, very, very solid. Miguel Ibarra, nothing. We're going to try to sell him next year. Bradford Jameson, fourth, now a 63 overall player, 75 dribbling, 88 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. That is godly. Emerson Hyman, 66 rated. Suter, 64. 68 for Zhao, 70. Oh, sadly, Tabor hasn't gone up at all. That's disappointing. Figuerimana, 67. 62 for McCulloch. 62 for Hazard. 60 for Gooch. 58 for Onoma. 71 for Ryan Gold, who I haven't even used yet. That's cool. Remy Street, 62. 65 for Tyler Blackett. 58 for Kyle Hutton. 68 for Trippy Makonda, 55 for Sebastian Farr, 53, 60, 59, 62 for Fraser Aird. He's growing on loan. That's awesome to see, and that's it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this next game against Rangers. This is not against Rangers. Yeah, I'm going to face myself. I told you guys I really don't feel good, but I'm going to go ahead and change the lineup before we get into this next game against Celtic, and then we'll take a look at both sides. We're at Celtic Park for this one, guys. It's going to be a big game. The Old Firm Derby, of course. And I'm very, very nervous for this one. We beat them last time out, of course, by a 90th minute winner from David Templeton, who is now gone from the club. I tried to put in a few different players in the team that I guess I haven't used in a while, such as Trippy Makonda. He's been injured. If you guys remember, I also put in Ryan Gold because he is Scottish. Maybe that's a little bit more of a feel to the Scottish game, so I put him in. Here's Celtic's team, though. Very good side. Thiago Neves is now their captain, which is interesting. I believe he moved over to the Qatar League, if I'm not mistaken, so he probably won't be in the game next year unless they add him, but that's still a very, very good side. Denayer in the back is very good as well. Obviously contracted to Man City in real life, but our team put in a few different players that I probably wouldn't have, such as Lee Wallace. He was low on form. His form was all the way down arrow, but I thought, you know, he's Scottish. He's played in these games before. I gotta start him for this game. I wasn't planning on using Gold in a center mid position, but I figured I really need to start my front three. Morris, Zhao, and Bradford Jameson have all been very solid for us this season, so I need to start those three, and Ryan Gold is a good player. He's probably one of our best players on our team, so I need to start him as well. Either way, big game, very nervous for this one. Hopefully that man right there can do well for us. Let's go. No, oh my god, open net, and luckily it's not on target. Neves almost making us pay. Matthews over. Whew. Get it out, oh my god. Jesus Christ, this is scary. Johansson over to Thiago Neves. Segrist, I love you. Well, this is what things are looking like at halftime. Oh my god. We finally have some competition in the league, and it's showing. I really am struggling to get anything going offensively there, really dominating us in the midfield. So hopefully in the second half, something can change. I might change something in regards to my substitutions or in my team. Didn't mean to press B there. That's why I lost my train of thought. But let's move on to the second half right now. Hopefully, seriously, hopefully something changes. No. No. No, he's onside and he puts it in. Damn it.
Fuck!
Oh, wow. Wow, even they do fucking awful celebrations in career mode, too. I thought that this is an ultimate team. Why is he doing that, damn it? Fuck's sake, 1-0. That's just bad marking by the defense. I don't know where Browning is fucking going. He just ran away from the ball. That's a good ball. Hindman cutting inside. Emerson Hindman right at the keeper, dude. That was our golden opportunity. No. Okay, here we go. We're on the break. Oh my god. Jordan Morris coming through. Feed that back to Bradford Jameson. Jameson back to Jordan Morris right at the keeper. He had the chance to be the hero, and he failed. Damn it.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
Looks like he's got a problem with his calf, but he hasn't asked to come off the field yet.
Okay, really? Really? Did you guys see how they had the flag raised over there for offside? At one point, they had the flag raised for offside, and they never blew it. and the ball went straight to the guy that was offside, and we headed it to their defender. That should have been offside, but alright, whatever. Fuck it. Also, I just need to add, this game is just fucked. The fact that they had every man forward, including a defender, is just retarded, considering they're 1-0 up. Well, there we have it. 2-0 is the final score in the Old Firm Derby. We beat them at least once this season, and considering they had a much better side going into this season, I'll definitely take at least one win over them. I mean, you look at their team, like, a lot of their players are higher rated than a lot of our players in our starting squad, so I'll take it. Like, I mean, I don't like to lose, especially to our rivals, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you look at it that way, and the fact that they were a much better team going into this career mode, I believe they were like, what, 3.5 stars or 4 stars in their rating, and we were only like 2, so they're definitely better than us. And I guess we had to lose at least once. Regardless, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Next episode, we will be taking a look at the player of the season as voted by you guys. It will be in the description below for you guys to vote on it. A straw poll, of course. And we'll also go over the rest of the season, simulate the rest of the season, and just get everything done and dusted. So if you guys are looking forward to that, again, a like would be greatly appreciated. And other than that, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Let me get you high for the moment coming. Let me get you high for the moment. What I'm smoking, I'm up. Get you high for the moment coming. Let me get you high for the moment. Roll up, girl. We on the cloud. We on the cloud.